After a challenging week, the Demons produced their best footy for the year. A tight tussle till half-time. Melbourne dominated the third with a 6-0 third quarter and held on despite a challenge in the fourth. The final score, 15-11-101 to the Bombers, 10-8-68. The Dogs kicked the first 2 goals of the game, but the joy didn't last long. Geelong doing what they do best. A punishing 8-2 second term had them 50 points up at half-time, and the result was a fait accompli. The final score, 23-10-148 to the Dogs, 13-9-87. A great first half from the Eagles saw them with a 32-point lead at the main break before the Suns stole the momentum with a 4-1 third term. Gold Coast narrowed the margin to as little as 12 points. The West Coast held on for an 18-point victory, 13-7-85 to 10-7-67. St Kilda stayed in touch with the Magpies for the first half, the margin just 8 points at half-time, but Collingwood yet again found another gear in the second half, kicking 10-2 and posting a comprehensive 57-point victory, 16-12-108 with the Saints 7-9-51. Just 3 points behind at quarter time, Fremantle looked impressive. An 11-point lead at the main break turned into a 26-point lead in the final term before Hawthorn grabbed the momentum and the game, slamming on 8 unanswered goals to run out winners by 22 points, 17-9-111 to 13-11-89. With a 24-point lead at the first break, the Kangaroos never let up. Their best four-quarter performance for the year, giving them a 47-point victory over the Crows and celebrating their captain's milestone in style. The final score, 18-7-115 to 10-8-68. A tight first half saw the home side with a 3-point advantage, but Carlton's class was the difference after half-time, dominating play with an 11-1 second half. The Blues posting their 7th win of the season with a 62-point victory, 16-15-111 to Port Adelaide, 7-7-49. To the ladder, and Geelong still top, still undefeated. Collingwood, Hawthorn, Carlton and the Sydney Swans with the West Coast 6th cream rising to the top. Essendon and Fremantle make up the top 8. But just outside, Melbourne, Richmond, St Kilda, North Melbourne, the Western Bulldogs, Adelaide, the Brisbane Lions, Port Adelaide and the Gold Coast all down the bottom end. To the Coleman medal, and Jack Riewoldt remains on top even with the bye on 36. Lance Franklin in second with 35. Kennedy, Walker and Garlop rounding out the top 5. To this week's matches, it starts Friday night with a ripper, almost an elimination final. St Kilda and the Western Bulldogs on Saturday on Fox Sports Adelaide in the West Coast Eagles from AAMI Stadium. The Gold Coast host North Melbourne from Metricon Stadium on Fox Sports, and Geelong and Hawthorn face off at the MCG. The Sunday, massive Fox Sports doubleheader. Carlton and the Brisbane Lions from Etihad. The Sydney Swans meet Richmond, Fremantle and Essendon from Patterson Stadium on Fox Sports. And on Monday, Melbourne and Collingwood at the MCG. Port Adelaide this week, the bye.